Hello YouTube, hello America, hello the world. This is Eric at FlexPVC.com. First of all, I apologize for my lighting. I have to use a lot of light so you can see down into this, the thing I'm trying to show you, okay? So it's got lots of shadows and a lot of weird stuff, so I'm trying this, okay? This is the second attempt. First one you couldn't see anything. Okay, so here is a bulkhead fitting that we made up for a guy from a bunch of different parts. His problem was that he was going through a thick material. It is a combination of metal, wood, and rubber. It's in an RV or a camper, something like that. It's got to penetrate through the, I guess a floorboard is what he was telling me. The other problem is that what he's using is a tube. It's not pipe. So we don't have any bulkhead fittings that fit tube or tubing, just pipe. So his tubing is 1.5 inches outside diameter. And so that's what we had to make this to fit. I'm hoping you can see this. Yeah, okay, it looks pretty good there. All right. Okay, so here's what we did. We took a standard 2-inch bulkhead fitting. This particular one is slip by thread. Threads on the back. I don't know if you can see it. Something like that. And we'll find out. There you go. And a slip on the front. Okay, so then I took a uniseal. Now the reason I took a uniseal is this is 1.25 inches uniseal. I'll try and go slow. 1.25 inch uniseal. The reason I started with 1.25 inch uniseal is because it is designed for 1.25 inch pipe, which has an OD of 1 5/8, 1.625. His tubing is 1.5, so his tubing is a little smaller than the 1.25 inch pipe. If you measure this, you see that the diameter is 1.32. Okay, but this is flexible. This moves around. Okay, we want it to be a tight fit. When he shoves his tubing through here, it's going to stretch this out. Okay, that's what we want to happen. We're doing this because 2 reasons. Number 1, we don't want any water coming back up in, and number 2, we want a little bit of a vibration joint. This will be a little bit of flexibility so that it doesn't put any stress on the tubing. Okay, so this guy right here will not fit in there. So what I had to do is I have to trim this off. You take 10 snips, you just trim about half of this flange off, then you take it on a belt sander, and you grind off the rest to get it so that it fits in here nice and snug, which this one is in here nice and snug. Oops, sorry. This is in here nice and snug. It's a little hard to see, but it is in there. In addition, I'm going to take a short piece of ABS pipe, 2-inch, and I'm going to shove this down in here later on today. So this will lock this in place. Now, at the bottom of this bulkhead fitting, there's a stop, right? And that's what this is resting against. If you look here, you can see this part right here. Oops, sorry. This part right here is the same as this part right here. So this gets loaded from this direction. This flange hits the stop. This part comes through, and that's what you're looking at right there. Okay? So this is going to be locked in place. Once I glue this in here, it's going to be locked in place. He's going to drill a hole in his floorboard. 2-man job. This goes on the top, drops it down through, holds it steady. Somebody comes on the bottom, tightens this up. And you got to make sure that this is not anywhere near exhaust manifolds or anything like that, because it'll melt it. So he said it's a 3/4 inch plywood or some sort of wood, some sort of rubber, thick rubber, which is probably like some sort of backing for a carpet or something, and then the sheet metal. So it'll probably be about 1 inch, 3/4 inch or so. So that's what it's going to look like when it's installed. Tightened it up. Then he's going to take this will be in here, of course. So I'm not going to put this in here because then you can't see. So he'll take his tubing, put a little silicone or some dish soap or something, shove down through here. It'll be a nice tight fit, but it'll still allow a little bit of movement. Okay. So the reason I wanted to make the video was just to show you that we can solve a lot of people's problems with a lot of different parts. Obviously, these parts do not go together. Well, the pipe goes in here, but this is ABS. This is a PVC bulkhead fitting. But if you have a weird situation you need a solution to, give us a call. We can figure out how to get it solved, okay? Not going to be cheap. I mean, this is not outrageously expensive. Probably about $25 or so after it's all said and done. But if it solves a problem that you have no other way of solving, then it's cheap, okay? So anyways, if you like this video, like the videos that we put out, we ask that you subscribe and click on the notifications. That's that little bell on YouTube. You got to click on that bell so that it will send you a notification when we upload a video. I hope you liked the video. If you did, click on the like button, subscribe, notified, etc., etc. So this has been Eric at FlexPVC.com. If you have a problem like this, you can either give us a call, 888-782-3539, or you can send us an email. Top right corner of the page, you're going to see a blue circle with an envelope in it. That's our email. You can click on that and send us an email. So I'd love to hear from you. All right, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.